Okay, just give me a second. Starting the class in about 1 minute time. Okay, welcome everyone. Okay, now today itself, right, we'll be sharing with you about TikTok business itself and how you can actually do advertising on TikTok itself, not just for business but also for personal. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so this is the agenda. Why TikTok is actually built for business itself and some of beginners guides, right, on you. Okay, especially on certain best practices. Okay, what you can actually do. Okay, in terms of doing up your settings for the TikTok itself. And of course, tested with TikTok's panel, okay, on some of the local business data we'll be sharing. Now, why TikTok is actually built for business? Okay, now this TikTok, right, is, I must say, is the leading destination currently for all short form mobile videos. Okay, the videos is about 15 seconds. Okay, the shortest one is about 5 seconds to 15 seconds itself. Although right now at this stage in TikTok itself, right, especially in the Asian or around the world, not the Douyin one, not the China one, right? Okay, we are looking at about 60 seconds maximum that you can actually upload your videos. So now, on the first portion of it, right, I'll be mainly covering on personal TikTok. Okay, then after that, I'll go into the TikTok for business for you to actually better appreciate TikTok itself, right, and how it's able to help your business. So basically, right, they welcome, okay, join and identify you. Okay, so there is a TikTok community itself. So there is even a creator, okay, desktop page itself, okay, for all the, I must say, for you to actually work with the creator itself. Now, the interface, okay, now, firstly, there is the feed portion of it, as you can see over there, okay, the discovery page, where if you click in, you can actually see that the series of the videos that is available there. Okay, not only that, you can actually take your own video shoots. Now, this is very important because I must say, the wizards or the tools that TikTok allow you as a user, right, to create, right, there's plenty of tools, okay, especially for new users, okay. I strongly encourage you to use some of the tools, click onto it, play around with it. I started with TikTok about a few years, last year or a few years back, I can't remember that well. Okay, and then what I did was that, yeah, just trying it out, creating videos, interface it with music. Kind of interesting, I must say. So during some of the classes itself, we actually show our students, right, how they can actually do duet even. So there is a lot of creative shoots that you can actually explore, okay, which I strongly recommend you to go into it. Now, okay, now, this is a SCCI page itself, okay, for the TikTok. Okay, I strongly encourage you to do a scan, okay, and after that itself, right, how it works is this. Now, you ask a question, hey, how can I get followers, correct, especially in TikTok itself. So, now, when you scan this itself, right, okay, there's two things that I want to show you. The first thing is that I'll be showing you how you can actually conduct a live seminar. That means to say, in TikTok itself, right, we are actually able to do live, okay, in TikTok itself. So later itself, right, those that have scanned, you become my friend, right, I'll be able to see, okay, under the Singapore Chamber itself. And every time when we conduct a live session, you will also be able to see, and some of the time itself, right, you might even be able to play duet with us or even to communicate with us, which eventually you'll be doing it. Now, of course, there's these rules, okay, that whatever we do, that means to say, you follow us, we'll follow you back. So within the group itself, right, okay, as more and more people actually follow you, you will actually have more and more friends within your TikTok itself. Now, for live version, you need to create up to about 1,000 followers in order to conduct live seminar, okay, within TikTok itself. So, okay, those that have joined already, okay, let me see, I'm not sure. Let me now go into the live. Okay, something. Okay, later we'll actually add you in, okay, and later we'll show you the live. I think that's something. Yep. Just give me a second. I use correct version. Just give me a second. Yeah, last week itself, right, we actually showed the users, okay, on ways that they can actually do the live version of it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, those that already have scanned and added using your TikTok, using your TikTok. Now, okay, I have my phone, if you cannot see, right in front of me, okay. I'm actually going into live, okay, and then you can actually see that, hey, indeed, okay, we are able to do seminars live, okay. Now, so, okay, a bit blur, okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hi everyone. SCCI conducting the TikTok classes. Okay, and we are doing a live sessions right now. We'll be bringing you more programs. So for users, right, that is in Zoom itself right now, you'll be able to see in TikTok itself, right, if you've added me, okay, when you scan it, right, you'll be able to see the live that I'm actually conducting. So this will allow you, right, not only to sell your items, okay, you can also do quite a number of things inside there. Okay, so you can even invite your friends inside there. Okay, so I will switch off the live version right now. Okay, let me just switch it off first. Okay. Okay, I end the live right now. Okay, those that have added me, okay, later we'll actually follow you back so that you can at least have more friends inside there. So in every of our TikTok class itself, right, if you really don't have any friends, let us know. We will try to actually help you to build up your TikTok fans also. Okay, now so now I've actually shown a demonstration on the live versions on TikTok, okay, and how you can actually make use of it. Okay, so eventually itself, right? Okay, you can actually grow your fans, okay, and you can grow from it. Now next, now I must say that, right, okay, user-centric. Okay, basically, TikTok itself for your feeds, right, is really user-centric. There's real time, which I have actually demoed to you just now earlier on. Okay, that you can actually interact with your potential customer real time. Okay, not just putting up a video and you forget about it. No, in actual fact itself, right, some users even use TikTok live to promote their items or sell their items itself. Okay, so now you can actually customize the content. That means to say, right? Okay, you can your own personal content itself, right? You can actually customize it, okay, or using the template itself, right, for you to actually project a better image or project a better branding for your product or services. Okay, and you can actually also discover diversified relevant content within your feed itself. Now, okay, let me just move for new users that just join in, right? This is purely just on personal TikTok first. Later, I'll be covering the business TikTok. Okay, so can you get your brand actually discovered? Yes. Okay, is there a potential market? Yes. Is the market size big? Yes. Later, I'll show you the figures. So business have multiple priorities to balance and to drive success itself. So yes, TikTok is one avenue or one challenges, one platforms, right, that you can actually promote your brands. And if you ask me whether it's cheaper, okay, than the rest of other platform itself, it's about at this moment 20% of the cost, okay, compared to other major bigger platforms itself. So because why? They are new, okay, they just started out. So if you want to let your brand, let people know about your brand, let people know about your product itself, right? Okay, that might be one way. Now, there's a way to influence user, okay, or interested shoppers. Now, how? The TikTok itself have their own database. Now, if you understand how Facebook work, okay, Facebook is also, having things like Pixel, okay, now, exactly the same one. Okay, not say exactly lah. TikTok also have Pixel one. Okay, that means to say you are able to grow your database and you are able to differentiate your customers. Okay, or we call it audience lah. Okay, for your business itself. Yes, and not only that, okay, basically you can drive customers to convert. Basically, what do you mean by driving customers to convert? People that have interacted with you, okay, in your TikTok itself, okay, you are able to project them another advertisements. For example, let me give you for example. You actually see a video that I posted up in TikTok, correct? So what happened? You're actually captured into my database here. Okay, now I am able to then show you another video if you are interested. This is one way. The other way is, of course, using the pixel in TikTok itself. You actually click onto the the short video, you landed into my website. Okay, let me say my website. I've actually placed a pixel, a TikTok pixel, okay, in my website. Now, the next time when you open up your TikTok, okay, you will see my video. Now, do you understand? Okay, now assuming you went into my website looking at selling of t-shirt, correct? Now, the next day itself, right, I can actually show you a campaign on the same t-shirt that you have actually view on my the TikTok itself or my website. Now, this is how powerful, that is what we mean by drive customers to convert. Okay, you are actually driving potential customers, right, to convert, okay, so that you can have more revenues, lah, okay, to convert them into potential, customer. Now, let's break down why TikTok is ideal for your business. It connects and build relevancy. Now, if you look at how TikTok actually projects itself, short video, 15 seconds, 60 seconds video itself, right? Now, if the video is really interesting, okay, how TikTok actually works is that they open it up to the first 500. That means you say, okay, your database, you don't have any people, they open it up to 500. Now then they will look, people interested or not? Okay, would that be people that have been engaged or even share your post? Now they want interesting posts, or they want people that that look at posts and they want to promote interesting posts. So if the first batch of 500 really say, wow, your post is really good, okay, guess what? TikTok will then show it to more and more people. Okay, and then based on the numbers itself, they have this called the point system. Okay, so you will then be able to promote it into a viral content. So now, if your product, if you are always putting out, let's say, a 15-second videos, okay, selling cakes, all these things, people know that, hey, you are a person itself. You are able to connect with people, okay, that like cakes, okay. Then those people that follow you, you are really able to build relevancy. Not only that, TikTok have a vast amount of database. That means to say, they also have people that, hey, in this country, this state, this location. For example, okay, in Singapore, still not yet lah. Singapore is just Singapore. Don't have Singapore, Ang Mo Kio, not yet. Okay, but in Malaysia, for example, you want to separate them into demographics, into the different state itself, right? You are able to target, okay, that particular state and show them the TikTok video. So that is how powerful that is. That means to say you are not actually showing the whole world, okay, but you are actually trying to build relevancies to your target audience as much as you can. Okay, you are able to reach a wide engaged audience. Okay, that means to say, okay, people that really interested. Okay, now in the certain attribute itself, in a certain campaign, you are able to actually set it in such a way whereby you want to target engaged audience, you are able to set it. Now, you are able to help influence purchase decision as well. Okay, basically like what I mentioned, okay, first time they see you, they build the brand, they build the trust, eventually they know that you are very active, and when you go into live or they see certain videos, thereafter through your campaign, the purchase opportunity or the purchase, I must say, the chances of them buying from you, right, is a lot higher. Okay, now let's move on. When customers can buy similar products from other merchants, right, you need to convert and build relevancy with them. Let's look at the first one. Okay, so the community, right, okay, lead in participation and advocates brand. They love and form real connections. Okay, so basically, right, okay, we always recommend, okay, one third of them actually recommend on social buying when buying a brand. Okay, that means to say, we always want you to build your own reputation, build yourself a brand. Okay, yes, you might be a small merchant. Okay, but look at it. If you can build a brand in one way or another, okay, or build a correct image in one way or another itself, right? People will have the trust. So it's always recommended, right? Think of something that you want to build on, follow the track itself, okay, and position your brand in the correct position. Okay, if you want to position it into a comedy, funny, okay, your choice lah. Okay, now our purchase decision, 9 and out of 10 of them are purchase decision maker. Okay, what it means, people that look at the TikTok currently, the users, right? If you look at the age group, they have the buying power. Okay, they really have the buying power itself. Now, tends to buy brand that are advertised. Okay, now whether is it your brand or whether you build up the brand, okay, we always want you, right? Okay, to use this okay, to look into how whether it's a branding, whether it's a connection, okay, how you can influence the purchase decision itself. Okay. Now let's move. Now, the brands can leverage on skilled relevancies on TikTok. 75% actually feel the content on TikTok is unique. Okay. Now, you must first understand TikTok, right? Encourage content creator. Okay. And most people, okay, even someone that is not famous is able to create content, creative content. Okay. Now, that means to say all these content are unique and is posted in the TikTok itself. And they encourage that, you know. So that means to say you need to learn how to create content, which I mentioned to you. On the creative content, they have plenty of tools to actually help you to create your first video. That one I'm going to teach, quite easy. Now, 43% actually feel this, right? Advertising on TikTok brand blend in with the content. Okay, why? Because, right, I must say that short videos, if people like certain things, example, property, okay, and based on the categories that is a property, you are able to advertise people that is interested in property. Okay, 80% discover new contents they enjoy while using the app. A lot of people also discover, hey, actually this topic is something that I'm interested in. Okay, now, and this is why if yours is a completely new kind of business or product, okay, don't be too worried about it. Okay, there will be people that will discover you. Okay, if the product is really good or your content is really interesting. Okay, and 50% of all TikTok discover new products, brand while they are on the app. Now, so it's a 50-50 chance for them to actually know your products. So that's why for entrepreneurs, for business, okay, that want to promote, okay, you might want to look at this avenue, okay, and see whether how it can actually help you. Now, this is just, TikTok is just one of another social platform, okay, and because TikTok, I must say, is relatively new in today's social platform arena itself, right? You can actually leverage on it, and you are able to capture certain group of people. Now, unlike I must say, unlike the China Douyin itself, right? TikTok in the world or TikTok in Asia itself, right? Okay, is relatively new one. Okay, so if you look at the presenter, okay, the live streamer inside TikTok itself, right? They are not as some of them, okay, some of them are not as ready as what we can see in the Douyin, okay, in China itself. But and that itself is your opportunity, okay. So invest in yourself to get yourself a good sound system, okay, and like people clapping, laughing, that kind of things, okay. Invest and learn. That's why yesterday itself we have our live stream, how to conduct a live stream class, right? Okay, if you forget about how to conduct a live stream class and you really need to know the type of equipment that's needed, right, to conduct a live stream, okay, then you better watch yesterday the video, okay, in chat online itself, video 3. Okay, now next, keep moving on. Okay, reach a wide engaged audience, which I mentioned. Okay, now a place really diverse with users and content. Okay, whether it's culture, whether it's cooking itself. Okay, find yourself. Okay, a category. Find yourself a brand. Find yourself a content that you want to promote in. Okay, so this is something that's important. What's your favorite channel and why? Now, anyone have TikTok? Okay, you got your own channel itself. Okay, of course, SCCI is one. Okay, please, you can share your channel in the chat group. Okay, and we will definitely visit your channel and we will add you lah. Okay, so basically, yes, this is the opportunity for you to actually tell us your favorite channel. Okay, or your channel itself for us to look at it. Now, remember, okay, TikTok is also one way to actually form your network. Okay, once you have your network itself, the network will naturally grow. Okay, so yes, please type in your usernames in TikTok itself in the chat group so that we can get to know you and we can follow you in TikTok itself. Okay, later those that haven't done it, please do it. Okay, next. Now, TikTok, right, have seen an explosive growth across Philippines, Malaysia, and also in Singapore itself. So you look at the number itself, right? Okay, basically, the Singapore number is plus 102. So basically, as you can see, it's an increase in daily apps per user from January 2020 to 21 itself, right? That there is a huge increase, okay, in terms of numbers, and the average sessions also have increased. Meaning to say, more and more people are using TikTok. Okay, now compared to other social media itself, sometimes the content, right, is the key to everything. Okay, and to me itself, right, I spend also time in TikTok. Okay, quite some time also in TikTok itself, looking at the content. Okay, so now if the content is relevant and the content is interesting, why not? Now the good thing, like what I mentioned, okay, the creator actually create their own content. Some of them are really humorous. Some of them, really impart you some knowledge. So yes, okay, the content is the key, and huge number of users are actually in need, and more people are using it. Okay, and this is where if you are a business, good. Okay, now your audience is actually spending time on TikTok. Average duration time have increased. Based on Singapore itself, right? Okay, the average session is about 4 minutes and 58 seconds. And for Malaysia, okay, it's about 5 minutes. And for Philippines, okay, it's about 6 minutes and 48 seconds. So as you can see itself, right? Yep, people are using TikTok. Okay, and yes, if you are able to capture them, that will be something good for you to actually engage the user. Can TikTok can help influence purchase decision? How? Now, basically, TikTok for you, ad products highly engaged. Okay, basically, as you can see itself, right, they empower the new shopping behavior, whereby they actually engage or emerge the audience behavior itself. So thereby making it, giving them a faster decision. Now, there is campaigns that is in TikTok. That means to say, the campaigns that is in TikTok for business, which allow business people to conduct a precise and correct campaign to reach or engage your user, which later I'm going to cover. So this part is still the introduction, okay? So later I'll be covering that part of it. Short form videos is the best medium to influence purchaser. Okay, 84% have convinced, right? Okay, have been convinced to buy a product by watching a brand of video. Okay, now this is based on their source itself. Okay, and 96% actually watch an explainer video to learn more about product or services, and 69% actually prefer to watch a short video to learn about the product. Okay, they don't want a long video, don't want long winded. So 15 seconds, you are able to communicate the correct message across and sell them. Or I tell you, that would be good. And of course, 2 times more likely to share videos over other content type. Okay, so as you can see, yes, okay, it's very, very important, okay, for you to treat TikTok as another form of social media to promote your business. And because it's new, relatively new, okay, I must say that you are at the forefront, okay, in capturing database and influencing the purchaser, okay, within TikTok. Now, okay, so basically, on TikTok, business can influence shoppers and drive sales. Okay, and hashtag TikTok made me buy it. You know, it's about 735 mil. Okay, so these are some of the quite prominent hashtags that you can consider. Okay, next. Introducing TikTok for business. Okay, hopefully I later got more time that I can actually show. Now the 3 pillars, right? Okay, the brand can actually use, right? Now, a TikTok have a business account. Okay, basically it's an organic account. Okay, and they also have the paid advertisement. Okay, now what do you mean by business account? We create inside there. Okay, when you post something. Okay, now this is what we call the organic. Okay, it means say you never pay any money. Now, for I must say, for merchants, okay, you can also pay the advertisement, okay, in order to target the customer itself, okay, and of course, you also can co-create with the creators. They also able to allow you to work with the creators itself. Now, so TikTok business account, okay, build great connections with your audience with TikTok business account. So there is, you can add in your business information within the mobile version at your brand official website, the contact information, the apps download link, all this can be done, okay, and they also have real-time metrics on the analytic to tell you, hey, you know, how many people actually follow you. Okay, now, not only that, okay, basically, the TikTok itself, right, okay, the in-feed, okay, as you can see, there's experience, okay, buying options, and there's also smart optimizations for consumers' experience itself. Okay, so as you can see, there's like the red button. All these things can be created one. Now, for the merchant itself, let's break down why TikTok is ideal. Full funnel marketing, okay, later I'll cover. Okay, optimize for your business objective. They have a different business objective, okay. Yes, there's a few business objectives that you can actually create, like traffic campaign, okay, like reach campaign, okay, and they are building more, things like catalog sales, all these are coming up. So yes, if some of you that is familiar with Facebook, you say, hey, how come sound so familiar? Okay, it's quite similar. So reach campaign, okay, later I'll cover like reach campaign, what is it for, traffic campaign, what is it for TikTok itself, and how the settings you can actually prepare it. Now, so audience management, okay, you can actually create custom audience, okay, custom audience means customized audience that have interacted with you under the audience management, which I've covered. Now, the lookalike audience, basically, if someone is based on your database is interested in this, so TikTok algorithm will also try to look alike, this group of customers, maybe another group that is quite similar to this group one, right? Okay, having the same, I must say, attributes, okay, so they will also help you to actually target the users. So for you as a merchant itself, right, okay, is you are able to reach more potential customer. That is important. And of course, there's a form of measurement that you're able to know your results. Okay. So yes, this is one case study, Taylor College, Malaysia. Interestingly, when you look at the video for this itself, right, it's not really fanciful. Okay, when I look at the video itself, it's just okay, one picture. Then after that, they create an effect. And yet, right, okay, yes, okay, the 2 seconds video average view 16.7 seconds, and yes, they able to actually promote him, although it's a very simple video. Now, the point is that okay, even the simplest video, right, okay, can attract some form of attention. Okay, so learn to create a video. Start with something simple. Okay, no need to be complicated. Okay, yes, in Indonesia, okay, also a lady selling cosmetic products, she's able to also hit about 480,000 clicks. Okay, quite good. These clicks will go into a website, thereby then she can actually look at able to reach the customer. Okay, now the in-feed ad are available for small medium business. So basically, as you can see, there is a top view. Okay, there's different view itself. Okay, now in-feed auction, okay, they are able, TikTok is able to accept between 5 to 60 seconds, but a duration of 9 to 15 seconds is highly recommended. That means to say, if you want to do a video itself, right, okay, please try to cap it between 9 to 15 seconds. Okay, so 14 seconds, quite okay lah. Feel free to drive traffic to external. Okay, you have your profile pictures, swipe right, display name, your ad text. So all these things, fill it up professional. Okay, and CTA is call to action. Okay, there will be a call to action button later. I will explain more. I think there's quite a number of them. The call to action button. Okay. Okay, so basically, okay, starting from you can actually set your advertisements, the ad group, and the campaign level, the ad accounts, and basically the customer level itself. So this is basically the platform hierarchy. Okay, quite similar to that of Facebook, right? Okay, now this is something that I want to cover. Now, for on the right hand side, as you can see over there, there is a campaign objective. Okay, there is reach, video view, traffic, apps install, conversion campaign. Okay, now TikTok is like what I mentioned, relatively new. Okay, so this is what that is ready. Now, I believe that within the next few months, there will be more campaign. Okay, now we all know that Facebook got about 11 marketing campaigns. Okay, TikTok right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 matured one already. Okay, which is pretty fast. And if you look at it even more closely, these are all the important campaigns that we always use. Okay, now so let's start with reach campaign. What is reach campaign? Reach campaign is basically what we call the eyeball campaign. You want more people to actually see your ad. You don't want them to actually interact, click onto your website, that kind of stuff. So if you are looking at pure the eyeball, okay, campaign itself, right, to reach as many people to see your ad itself, right? Okay, this is something that you might want to choose. Okay, optimize towards unique user. Now, what do you mean by unique user? Means different user, not one user watching it 3 times, 4 times. No. So basically, different users. Okay, one unique user. So if you want more people to actually watch it, who will use this? Example, I've given an example before, like McDonald's wanted to sell their fish burger. Okay, $2, something like that. So they want to reach as many people as possible to see this. So yes, this is what we call the eyeball campaign. Okay, now video view. What's video view? Video view campaign, right, is most valuable view of basically you target people that love to watch, okay, valuable views of your ad. So basically, it's optimized between 2 seconds to 6 seconds view. Okay, so yes, okay. Now, traffic campaign, okay, more people to your website. If you want to generate more people to your website. So why TikTok algorithm, right, will actually target people that is likely to click onto the link that love to go into website, external website. Okay, because based on the 15-second videos that we posted out, right, there is always people, they always like to click, go into the website, right? Now, this is where, okay, you are able to target this group of people. Okay, so if you choose traffic, means you want people to go into your website itself. Now, it's a bit advanced, okay, for the website, this is where we put our pixel, TikTok pixel, into the website. And we are able to capture the database of the users, okay, the customers, okay, and show them eventually another remarketing ad. Okay, so yes, okay, this is how it's done. Apps install is basically to generate more people, okay, to download the apps itself. So if you look at the apps install, every time when you do a campaign on apps install, you realize that they ask you, hey, what is the link? Just one link. So if, you might want to target, right? Okay, this is the Android link to Play Store. Okay, for example, or Android store itself. Then, okay, at the customer targeting portion, you are able to set up, I only want to target people that hold this type of handphone or this operating system, Android. Okay, so suddenly your Android numbers will go up, correct? Then you create another campaign. Oh, I only want to target Apple, for example. Okay, those people in iOS. So you copy the link, you paste it down there. Okay, so then the below portion, you just purely target those people with iOS, holding Apple headphone. So this is how we actually do the apps install. Highly effective. Okay, strongly recommend you to use it. Conversion campaign. Now, conversion campaign, right, is basically to target people that have actually interacted with you earlier on. That means to say, in other words, it's called a remarketing campaign. Okay, so a conversion campaign is also a remarketing campaign, okay, where the database is being kept within your TikTok itself, and then you are able to show them the advertisements. Okay, yes, so please remember, reach, video view, traffic, apps install, and conversion campaign. Okay, so this is the campaign objective. Of course, if I'm not wrong, catalog sales is coming up soon. Okay, so yes, there is a few more campaign that TikTok is developing, and very soon you will get to see all this campaign appearing. Okay, and I'll cover the latest one eventually. Yep. Now next. So now you are able also to target, right, TikTok customers based on their gender. Okay, like male, female. If today you say, hey, I just want to target male, okay, you are able to target them. Now you're also able to target based on location. Okay, like what I mentioned earlier on, like only in Malaysia, but in Malaysia you are able to target even the state level. But in Singapore itself, right, it's basically just the country level yet, not like Ang Mo Kio, Yishun, you can't. Okay, for Singapore, it's just basically the whole country level. So, but in Malaysia, okay, in certain country itself, right, there are state level. So you can look at the relevancy. Okay, you also can target the age group. Okay, because why? Now, you look at your interaction. Once you do a campaign itself, you look at the interaction and you realize that this particular group, right, seems to be more interested in your product or services. This is where you can actually put more emphasis into targeting this group of people. Correct? Okay, now the English, okay, the language. Okay, now this is the TikTok installation language itself. That means to say, okay, if the users, right, okay, their TikTok, okay, is in Bahasan, in India, yes, this is the language that based on the TikTok setting itself that they actually set. Okay, so take note of it. So if you want to target, people that is in Singapore, English, okay, yeah, that is something that you want to target so that you can actually be more focused. If you want to target Filipinos, okay, you might want to target their language over there, okay. So yes, this is something that you want to look at. Okay, operating system, like I mentioned earlier, iOS or Android itself, you can even target, okay, very specific. This is very important, especially for people that wanted to promote their application, your mobile apps. Okay, now of course the carrier, whether it's Digi, Maxi, Singtel, or this, or even the network type, okay, what's the bandwidth of the network, okay, like 2G, 3G, okay, yeah, this is something that you can, and also even the device, okay, and also the interest, okay, whether what interest, okay, and you can have your custom audience, your blacklist audience, or you want to target the whitelist, lookalike, or retargeting under the custom audience, which I mentioned earlier on, okay, down here. Yeah, so this is something that is important. So yes, they also have an audience estimation. So basically, right, okay, they allow you to actually estimate the potential reach, okay, on based on all this targeting that you actually prepare. Okay, so you know briefly the numbers. Okay, quite good, I must say. Okay, now yes, there's a cost cap and there's a lowest cost. So I must say that, right, if your new users, okay, sometimes the lowest cost cap might be something. Okay, during some of our more advanced class itself, will then teach you, right, the real difference between the cost cap and the lowest cost, and if it's cost cap itself, right, how much you can set, and yep, this the bidding strategy of it, so that it is much able to reach much better. Okay, but for users itself, okay, if you have a budget constraint, lowest cost might be your option. So improve your campaign with optimizations level. Okay, like what I mentioned, audience. Okay, there is a way to actually optimize. They call it the ABCD lah. Basically, audience, your bid. Okay, what's the bid that you wanted to? Okay, the creativities. Okay, refresh your creativity. And not only that, there's a creative optimization, the ACO, automated creative optimization to help you. Okay, to create. Quite good lah, I must say. Or templated for you already. And have you set the correct landing page to your destination? So yes, this is ways to actually optimize it. Okay. Now, when you look at the audience itself, just now I mentioned, okay, try to grow audience that is more relevant to you, and the measurement tools that is available in TikTok is really useful for you to actually check back, and then after that do a targeting. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, next best practices subject to okay. Okay. In the advertising objective itself, select a relative objective that is in line with the KPI. Okay. When we say objective, that means to say, your campaigns lah. Okay, what you want to achieve. Okay. Whether you just want reach campaign. Okay. So all these things must be very, very clear. Okay. Choose between reach, video view, or traffic. That means you see just now what I mentioned. Okay, on the advertising objective. If you want people to click onto your website, okay, then you ask yourself, is there a need for people to click the website? Okay, then if not, then maybe your reach might be more relevant because you want to reach more unique users. Okay, so yeah, these are things that you need to be very, very clear of and be very precise. Okay, now next, the campaign budget. Okay, no limit is recommended here. Okay, basically, this is recommended by TikTok itself, okay, or basically if there's a campaign budget based on your cost bidding itself, I must say is about, if I can remember correctly, it's about 30 times, okay, for your entire campaign budget. Okay, so as to let the machine run in a proper way. So assuming yours is 30 times, yep, set it per click itself is certain amount of money, then the whole campaign itself, you cannot be too cheap. Okay, set it at a much higher price. Okay, should be 30 times. Later I can check back. Okay, now best practice. Okay, new ad group, create new ad groups on a weekly basis. You can actually create the ad groups, use the ACO, automated creative optimizations, okay, to avoid ad fatigue. Okay, you can create multiple ad groups, and of course, you make sure that you have your own audience or your own database itself, okay, and separate them correctly. Okay, so this is something that is also very important. So yes, upload 1 to 2 ads for a start first, okay, for your ad, and then after that, frequently refresh the ad, okay, set the budget, okay, should be 30 times your expected cost per click result. Okay, so yes, after making changes, give 1 to 2 days to stabilize. Okay, because I must say, you must let the machine learn. So the budget 30 times of expected cost per click result itself. Then, okay, there's 28 call to action. CTA means call to action button. Okay, so you can actually test between the different call to action button. Okay, basically the call to action button, there's 26 of them. So it's like, okay, there's quite a few, like, okay, more info lah, the kind of buttons itself. Later I'll show you. Okay. Great, creative best practice itself. We're still on creative best practice. Leverage on the power of sound, which is very, very important. Okay, if you look at all the videos itself, whether they put in the correct music or you bring the correct sound itself, right? Sound is really important in capturing attention. Okay, get your key message out early. Don't, tell stories until people are not interested. So attention within the first 5 seconds, try to capture them. Okay, let TikTok creator take the lead. Okay, if there is, okay, right on the latest trend. Okay, if you know that there's a latest trend itself that's happening, right? This is something that good trends lah. Okay, I always recommend good trends, not the bad one lah. Okay, so yes, there will be some trend that is quite bad. So keep it to yourself. Okay, once you see a good trend itself, try to write on it. Okay, don't comment too much because recently I saw a lot of videos that is writing on some bad trends. Not really that good. Try to keep on the good trends one. Please keep your story real, entertaining, funny. Okay, so as to attract attention. Shoot natively for TikTok. Meaning you say, try not to copy from other social platforms and stuff and put it inside TikTok. Try to shoot it natively for TikTok. Okay, the full screen versions looks quite pleasing, quite good. Okay, so I must say, yes, and TikTok really encourage creating your new creation itself, and the chances of them helping you to even promote it outright is much higher. Okay, break the fourth wall. Okay, I can to address the users directly. So always try to imagine that you are really communicating with the users, not just sending a video out or not just advertising. Okay, because like what I mentioned, you are building a relationship. Okay, which is important. Okay, and overlay concise and informative text. If there is a very important text itself, you want to overlay it, put it. Okay, and include a very strong call to action button in the CTA button, which I mentioned earlier. Okay, like this is the thing. Now, if you look at it itself, whether it's a 1 line, 2 line itself, right? Okay, the center part, the green part, right, is the safe zone. Okay, try it. Okay, of course, your video will be quite wide. So try to make sure that the correct content, what you want people to see, don't put it all the way down below. Okay, down below, it might be covered up, correct? So all the important things is really in the center, the green zone itself. Okay, take note of that. These are small little things which really can help your business. Okay, now next. Okay, there is huge amount. Okay, there are video templates to really help you. Okay, to create. Okay, there are also smart soundtracks. Okay, there's also optimization tools, smart videos, assets analysis itself, and basically there's also like smart text. Okay, which you can actually use the tools, right? Okay, to promote. Not only that, okay, basically it's tested. Okay, now next, let me see. Okay, just give me a second. Let me now go into the, let me, stop share for a while. So far, anyone got any questions? Let me now open up another slides. Anyone got any questions, you can put it in the chat group itself. I'll see as much as I can, okay, to help you to answer. Yep.
Zhou Dong, I got a question.
Yeah, come please.
Okay, how about using TikTok to teach education?
I must say that if you can use it to promote your courses. Okay, that means you say if you've got relevant courses, all these things itself, right? You can actually.
No, it's not promote. I mean teach. Literally teach.
Then you must have the live stream sessions, then you need to have the live stream sessions itself. Okay, and you must have the number of followers inside there. So to teach can be done. Yes. Yeah. Can be done.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, can be done. Okay. I ever thought of teaching in the live TikTok also lah. So yes, it can be, you can actually share it. Okay, so at least the content. Now, I believe all you can see this. Okay, so please, if you are free, okay, please download this thing called under the Chrome Web Store, TikTok Pixel Helper. Okay, it's a Chrome extension added. Okay, for you to actually know the pixel from the company itself. Okay, so yes, this will allow you to actually know, right? Okay, remember what is the pixel used for? The pixel is basically able to capture the database, okay, and then put it within the TikTok itself. So yes, it's a code, okay, from the TikTok itself, okay, for you to capture the database. Okay, let's see, yeah. So basically, yes, this is the TikTok version of it. So far, okay, wait, okay, just give me a second. Stop share. Okay. So far, yes, now it's 9:18. Okay. Anyone got any questions for me? Okay. Now, this TikTok class itself, right, we'll keep improving it because I must say that while we are learning and while we are creating even more content itself, right, okay, we are also trying to get from TikTok itself the latest things. So this week, next week itself, you'll start to see that, hey, how come every week is slightly different? Because we keep adding on more and more of the content. Can show the app again. Okay, you are saying the TikTok app, right? Okay, yes. Okay, for the TikTok app, must download the TikTok. Okay, wait, just give me a second. Let me show the TikTok app. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, just give me 1 second. Just give me a second. Sorry. Yeah. How come cannot ready? Just don't open. Oh, okay. So sorry. Let me share. Too many slides down here. TikTok, where is the TikTok? Okay. Yeah. Share. Okay, so construction related products and services TikTok strategy. If yours is a construction related product, okay, well, there's one question, construction related product and services itself, right? Okay, TikTok strategy. Okay, you might want to consider showing, okay, your products out, okay, how good it is, okay, how strong it is, okay, and giving the branding. So even with you can take yourself a short little video, okay, and try to show that, hey, my concrete itself is so strong compared to other people, use a hammer, knock, okay, and the cost is much lower. So using that short little 15-second video itself, right, okay, you are able to translate the message. You are able to tell people that, hey, your product is really different from people itself. And then that will actually create interest, right? Okay, in people either sharing or even people connecting with you. So this is something that you might want to use, okay, for a TikTok strategy. Okay. Yeah, hope I can. Yeah. Yeah, can show the app again. Yes, the pixel. Okay, the pixel. The pixel itself, right? Just now I was trying to show. Okay. Now my slide is down there, but I don't know why. Just now the particular slide. I was trying to share the screens, but okay, found. Okay, just now you wanted to see this is the one, the pixel helper. Okay, so basically it's still a code that need to, but it's always recommended to actually go to Chrome Store to download the pixel helper. Okay, so then you are able to see whether the pixel is working. Okay. Now, we will be conducting a course, okay, very soon. Okay, the course, so far we are working with one of the community center. Okay, it will be only, I think, $10 for a passion card member, $25 for non-passion card member. So, these are things that we will be sharing in the class itself. So if you're interested, okay, you can simply just WhatsApp 97291151. So we'll try to put you in together with the Okay, Lin say, okay, we will try to put you in with the class itself. Now you can't find because you must go to Chrome. Okay, it must be opened up in Chrome under Chrome store itself. Then you can find. Okay, under the Facebook Pixel Helper, not in Firebase, not in Internet Explorer, cannot. Okay, so the Pixel Helper is like Facebook. You must use Chrome. Okay, then you can find it. Okay, some question? Anyone? Next week itself, we will try to add in more content. Okay, and yeah, not in the App Store. No, no, it's not in the App Store. Pixel Helper is not in App Store. It's not a mobile version. Okay, it's in Chrome. Okay, okay. Basically, it helps to detect whether there's a pixel that is installed in the website. Okay, so basically, it's not in the App Store. No wonder cannot find. Okay, yeah. So it's like the Facebook Pixel Helper. Remember, in our Facebook class, we teach you to install the Facebook Pixel Helper using the Chrome to then be able to identify. So in TikTok, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay, nothing different. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. No, purpose is to know whether there is a pixel within the website. Okay, and the pixel is just like the Facebook pixel. The purpose of it, right, is basically for you to actually consolidate your audience or your database. So when people land into your website, okay, yeah, then kept with the database, then you use, remember, the conversion campaign to target them. Okay, so it's a code. Okay, that means you see the full series of code that you need to actually take from TikTok and then copy it. Okay, so basically, yes, I must say there's some HTML you put below the head, below the header of the code itself. Yep. Now this one self right during the class sometimes we got really got to teach very carefully. If not, the web page might have issue. Okay, so yes, we are trying to actually tell you, okay, these are things that the more advanced part of it that business can actually use. But for a start, my suggestion is that, right, try to learn to create the videos, okay, bring in the followers, then after that, use live streaming as an option first. Then after that, start to add in things like the pixel in. Okay, so yes, there is step by steps for you to actually get yourself familiar with TikTok. Okay, so as time goes by, okay, then when probably after the COVID, then we will actually be able to conduct a course for you so that we can actually look at your website, and then we will then help you to add in all necessary codes, whether it's Facebook Pixel or even the TikTok Pixel itself, for you to do a campaign. Okay, and then you can build your database along the way. Okay, question, anyone? Now it's 9:24. Okay, if no question itself, right, really appreciate your time. Okay, so yes, tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, so okay, so yes, there is a new program coming up. That means to say this is the program. So tomorrow itself is tomorrow is Friday. Thank God. So tomorrow all of you are welcome to actually present your business. Before that, at 7:15 to 8:15, there's also a big group of young people inside. Okay, ace your golden year by Swift. You can get to know our network during that session itself, 1 hour session. Then after that, 8:30, please join us for our CEO presentation and networking. We welcome all of you to actually present your business on the spot. And then next week, we have our website creation class. That is the time that you can have a hands-on practice on your website. And of course, after that, we have Tuesday talk. Wednesday, we have a Forex class, Forex trading, hedging, and risk by Mr. Victor Say. And then Thursday, the Facebook class, then CEO networking, then subsequent Saturday, we have a Bitcoin class. So if you're a speaker, you want to conduct other classes itself, please let us know. This is the new schedule. We'll be adding in more things as well. Okay. Okay, we'll end the session. Really, thank you everyone. Okay, and probably see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.